When the new school year gets going in September 2017, a new foreign language component will be introduced to students at the kindergarten to grade 2 levels in the form of Mandarin, and for students of grades 2 to 9, French. Education Minister Myron Walwyn says the plan is to expand the pilot program to all grades eventually.
We'll be piloting 2 foreign languages, Mandarin at the early childhood level in kindergarten to grade 2, and French at the secondary level in grades 7 to 9. With the many reform initiatives that we have been undertaking, the introduction of additional foreign languages is an imminent transition, given the increase in tourists and the expatriate residents that speak French and Mandarin. The schools identified to participate in this pilot program are Enid Scatliff Pre-Primary, Alexandrina Maduro Primary, Joyce Samuels Primary, Eunice Adams Primary, Ebenezer Thomas Primary, and Brigada Flax Educational Center, the Primary Division.
Mr. Walwyn says his ministry is cognizant that Mandarin has an entirely different language structure from what students in the Western world are used to, hence its introduction at an early age, adding that the foreign language pilot program is geared at shaping 21st century learners capable of competing globally without language barriers. He highlights that native speakers will be hired at the outset, with Mandarin teachers recruited at the expense of the Confucius Institute.
The ultimate goal in this process is to make at least one foreign language a compulsory core subject and a stipulation for meeting secondary school graduation requirements in the next 5 years. Madam Speaker, our decision to add Mandarin to the current subject offerings is based on documented research which states that approximately 1/5 of the world's population speaks Mandarin, most of whom acquired the language for the purposes of trade, investment, employment, and education. Mandarin will be introduced on a phased basis as a pilot program in selected schools and as an extracurricular activity via foreign language clubs at the primary and secondary levels. Madam Speaker, to ensure that we have the best resources to make this program a success, we will recruit native speakers of the language for the initial introduction of the subject to our school system. The contractual agreements will ensure that they will also train local teachers in the use of the language and thus ensure the development and continuity of the program in our education system. We have therefore forged a relationship with the Chinese counselor responsible for education in the Chinese Embassy in the UK, who I met in January of this year while attending the World Education Forum. The introduction of French as an alternative to Spanish at grades 7 to 9 will hopefully increase the number of students who pursue foreign language studies at the CSEC and CAPES levels. In addition, with plans by the CXC to introduce Mandarin to their foreign language list, it will also provide another opportunity for our students.